Yo, what's good broski? Hope you're doing well. In this chat, I want to talk to you about the number one mistake that most readers make. I guess you can call it the cardinal sin of reading in a way. It's a trap that most readers fall into, and I want to warn you about it so you don't fall into it yourself. So enough waffling from me, let's dive right into it. That was a dive if you couldn't tell. The number one mistake that most readers make, bro, is finishing their book. Okay, hold your horses. I understand you may be slightly confused right now. You may think I'm trying to wind you up or I'm trying to make a joke out of all this. No, I'm being 100% serious. Finishing your book is the number one mistake that most readers make. But let me elaborate. I'm talking about finishing books, bro, that you know you're not going to enjoy. A book that you have started, suffered through 3 chapters of, but you know you're not going to learn anything from it. It's not resonating with you. Maybe your boy recommended a book to you last month. It's supposed to be renowned as one of the best pieces of work that was ever written in the 19th century relating to classical fiction and yada yada yada. You open it up, you read it, and you're like, you know what bro, this is actually trash, I don't mess with this. But you read it for the sake of it. You read it because everyone tells you it's this great book that you have to finish. Top 10 books you have to read before you pass away and yada yada yada. What's the point in that, bro? What's the point of finishing a book you know you're not going to learn anything from? A book that you don't like? That's just a waste of your time. This is a trap that most readers fall into. It is the reason why most people don't even like reading, bro. Because they feel like they're obligated to suffer through a book. I feel like removing this obligation to finish a book once you have started it makes reading so much more enjoyable, so much more accessible. Now, I'll put my hands up and admit, this sort of viewpoint probably won't be very popular. Book Talk, BookTube, or whatever it's called probably won't be happy with me suggesting this. They may attribute that this line of thinking is due to having a low attention span, not having enough patience, not even having enough intelligence to sit through a great piece of classical literature, but I'll be real, bro, I disagree with all of that. I believe that my time, your time, our time is so much more valuable than just finishing a book for the sake of it. But before you dead the book completely, bro, there are some things I want you to consider. Firstly, if you're gonna stop reading a book because it's too hard, don't do that. Don't stop reading a book because it's too hard. If you followed that mindset, then you'd still be stuck reading The Hungry Little Caterpillar. So back in the day, right bro, and this may make me look a little stupid by the way, I won't lie to you. I remember reading this book called Don Quixote. I don't know how you pronounce it, but it's a book by Cervantes and it's pretty popular. I remember being really stuck on it, I won't lie to you. I found the plot kind of confusing and hard to follow, but I knew I was enjoying it, so I decided to stick with it. And by golly, I am so glad I stuck with it, bro, because I really enjoyed that book. To this day, it is one of my most favourite books. And if I binned it off because it was too hard, then I would have missed out on a really cool reading experience. So what I'm trying to tell you, bro, is read the hard books. Another thing I wanted to tell you, bro, is if the book you're reading right now is a little dead, right, feel free to skip ahead a couple pages, maybe a chapter or two, just to see if there are any hidden gems waiting for you later on if you decide to stick with it. Some books can just be pretty dull to start off with, but once they get grooving, they get grooving. At the very least, if you skip through a ton of pages, right, and realize that there's nothing waiting for you, you know you're not going to enjoy it, you can just stop reading the book, no obligation. You save yourself time and effort, and you can put that time and effort towards reading something that you'll actually enjoy, something that you'll actually learn from. So whether you're an old reader or a new reader, don't make this number one mistake that most readers make. Don't finish your books if you don't like them. But listen, I've said all I want to say, and you know what you need to do. So go and conquer the world, bro.